Rise and grind, folks. Welcome to another edition of Monday Morning Quarterback. Guys, I am on the way to an existing maintenance customer. I believe we put a coil and condenser in here, I want to say about at least 2 or 3 years ago. Nothing was done besides the installation and maintenance twice a year here. I believe he has downstairs. Actually, did we do the furnace? No, we did the furnace and the AC here. But like I said, guys, I think the old unit, the compressor, was tripping the breaker, and we put the new AC in, and he also wanted to get the furnace put in as well. And guys, I'm actually almost here right now. We're just here for the AC maintenance. Let's go take a look. I'll see y'all when I get inside. Guys. This is the furnace and the AC. And also the humidifier that we put in. What I'm gonna do is flush the drains and take a look at this filter. Filter looks good. Alright guys, let me flush the drains and check my TV, and I'm gonna go outside. Alright guys, I believe I made a short or a video on this installation a few years back. This is a 16 series straight AC unit, 3.5 ton. Alright, let's get this door taken off and let's get started. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, I got everything open and I got a 20-degree split inside. Suction line insulation is still intact. But guys, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna check amps. We already checked this cap last year. It was still within range. And once again, what is this, a 2019? What's the age on this bad boy here? Hold on. Oh, actually, 1923. So this thing, like I said, is only 2 years old, but like I said, guys, I mean, to each his own. I think any capacitor is under 2 years old, unless you suspect that there is a problem going on. Like if you're out there for a no AC call, checking capacitors under 2 years old once you confirm the age. I mean, it's good practice, but I don't suspect much wear and tear until at least after 2 years. But you can still check these caps under a load, have at it, and you can keep that on file for your records. But yeah, guys, we checked that out last year. It's still good. I may check the compressor side under a load just to make sure that's okay. But guys, what I want to do now is real quick, I got to get my brush. I'm just going to wipe off the webbing here and get everything cleaned up. And then afterwards, we're going to check amps, and then I got to check my contactor. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Right now, it's about 70 degrees outside. I think the high of today is like 75. 6.82 is my compressor and my outdoor fan. 0.68, cool. All right, guys. Now what I'm doing is I'm checking my potential difference. And guys, you want to know one thing? I never understood what's the benefit behind one-pole contactors on straight AC units. Now, of course, the reason for one-pole contactors on heat pumps, you need a crankcase heater to keep the compressor oil warm. And I understand that. You got to keep constant power on the crankcase heater, whether there's a call for heat or not. But I think maybe to cut the cost, maybe that's the reason why. Maybe one-pole contactors could be cheaper long-term than two-pole. But yeah, guys, I never understood that. Anytime we find these one-pole contactors bad, we just put in 2 poles. We really don't keep one-pole contactors on the truck. And knock on wood, guys, we've been using 2-pole contactors ever since I've been in the trade. I'm talking residential wise, I never seen the benefit of putting in a brand new 1-pole contactor. But To each his own, guys. But what I'm doing now is I'm checking my potential difference, which should be at 0, and it is. Make sure I'm good. Cool. But yeah, guys, age doesn't guarantee safe operation. The only way you can guarantee safe operations is getting maintenance done and get a trained set of eyes on these units so you can make sure that everything's working the way it should. Because guys, I've seen this a million and one times. You have units running, but inside it can be a bird's nest or God knows what can be inside the unit. And it may not make a difference now since it's mild outside, but once it gets hot and this unit gets under a more heavier load, that strain or of whatever's shorting out, once that worsens, guys, the customer is going to come home 5 o'clock on a Friday after work and their house is going to be 95 degrees. So like I said, guys, I can't stress this enough. Just getting things checked out before it breaks down. Customer wins because at least they know what's going on before it breaks down, and hopefully you win too as well. Like I said, you can gain customers and you can rock it out. But guys, look at this. These coils definitely could use a good cleaning. What I'm gonna do is let me pack up and I'm gonna hose these coils down. I gotta put the panel back on, and yeah, guys, luckily the hose spigot is right there. Let me get to it. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm just hosing the coil down. Only one side was pretty bad, only the far left side. The other side wasn't as bad, but I still hosed all 4 sides down. Just want to make sure this customer's rocking and rolling. Let me turn this off. All right, guys. And that's all there is to it. Everything's clean. I'm glad we put the new pad on. I think the old unit was sitting right on the ground and it looked crooked from the naked eye. But I'm glad we got everything leveled and we're good to go. There you have it, AC maintenance, brand new everything. 2023 furnace, coil, and condenser, Duquesne. She's ready for the summertime. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.